This next story is very disturbing and, of course, very cringy, but it shows you the just delusion of grandeur and egotistical nature of some media figures in the mainstream media. Now, of course, we're talking about Bill O'Reilly, who I have to say previously slandered and lied about this news organization. He did it persistently during the Bush years, but now we're finding out, according to the New York Times, that Fox News just settled a sexual harassment allegation against Bill O'Reilly last year. The documents was just found by the New York Times, and they go on. Let me give you some of the details here. According to the documents, the plaintiff, Miss Hudley, was not interested in having a romantic relationship with Mr. Bill O'Reilly. But she said that she felt compelled to comply with Mr. O'Reilly's request, given that he had total control over her work assignments. She details one specific incident that when they went to a Broadway show where Mr. O'Reilly moved close to her, making her feel uncomfortable. He tried to hold her hand. She pulled away. Then he supposedly dropped a key to the room at his hotel where he stayed at into her lap and told her to meet him there after the show. He then stood up and left. What? Mr. Hudley went to the hotel room to return O'Reilly's key. According to the letter, she asked him to meet her in the lobby, but he refused and asked her to join him in his room. Miss Hudley declined and explained that she was not interested in Mr. O'Reilly on a personal and sexual level. The letter said O'Reilly persisted and again asked that Miss Hudley come up to his room, and she ultimately went up to give him the key. According to the letter, it is not clear why she did not leave it at the front desk, or simply leave. When O'Reilly opened the door to his room, he was wearing nothing but boxer shorts. According to the letter, Miss Hudley was very embarrassed, handed Mr. O'Reilly the key, and quickly left. Please don't get any visuals of there. According to the letter, Mr. O'Reilly tried to then derail the career of this employee for supposedly refusing his advancements. Now, we did see this employee go from doing segments on Mr. O'Reilly's show, which was in prime time on the Fox National channel, to being moved to a local Fox News affiliate and anchoring the 4:30 o'clock in the morning news segment, which is a big difference. Now, I understand that this case was settled with hush money. This case was settled by Fox News giving money so this case wouldn't be exposed or go any further legally. And some people are saying, well, you never know exactly what happened in these situations, and you're right, because when you do have a particular status as a celebrity or news pundit, people will try to extort you and take advantage of you. Yes, that does happen. But this is the second time that this accusation was thrown at Bill O'Reilly. The first time was from another previous employer who accused him of sexual harassment and actually recorded his phone calls and then gave it to the court, and the court released a transcript of these phone calls, and then animators decided to reenact these transcripts and do voice over them. Here's a little segment of what was in the transcripts.
And still would be with your back to me. And then I would kind of put my arm. It's one of those myths.
It's utterly disturbing. I'm going to put this video in the description below so you can fully understand and see the transcript and the full details of this story, where he actually was talking about playing around with a falafel. Yes, I am not joking you. A falafel. There's also other news coming from the Washington Times that previously reported that Bill O'Reilly lost his custody battle with his children in a court, that his daughter says that he choked and dragged his wife down the stairs, and that the daughter was able to see this. This is all according to the Daily News and Daily Kos, and it's pretty clear from previous outbursts like we've seen on Inside Edition. This is a dubstep version.
Tomorrow, and that is it for us today, and we will leave you with I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks.
I think it's pretty clear that someone who stands on their moral high ground, supposedly, talking about family values, criticizing other people, pointing the other people for not having ethics and not being morally right, someone who has all these accusations about him shouldn't be on a freaking TV show. Shouldn't be a trusted news source. What do you think in the comment section below? Let me know, and if you agree, share this video. Thank you again so much for watching. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot more important information coming here your way, breaking down just the mainstream media hypocrisy here on youtube.com/WeAreChange.